What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Travel Vlogs. All right, so this video in particular is going to be, I haven't decided if I'm going to do a one-part series or a two-part series on my trip to Washington State, Washington. It's literally 5 o'clock in the morning. I ain't used to being up this early, guys, but the truck's got to be in for service at 7 o'clock. Takes me an hour to get to the city. The truck has almost 15,000, or maybe it's just over 14,000 miles on it. It's due for its first fuel filters. So it gets an body fuel filter replacement, an engine fuel filter replacement, oil and oil filter replacement as well. Supposed to cost about $500 and something, but I believe that Dodge is covering all of that for me. So that's really cool. But anyway, I may split this up into two parts. So one would be the vlog, like driving to Washington State. That way you can kind of get an idea of the trip all the way there. And then another one may be the vlog all the way back. Like I said, we are leaving today. Today for me is Tuesday. It's the day after Labor Day. So I don't know when this vlog is going to come out. So I'll probably do a two-parter. That way you guys get to go ahead and see this part going up there, and then we'll do another one coming back. Also, I've reached out to my contact at Copart, and I'm going to try if I can get Copart approval to bring you guys a Portland Copart walk around. I think that would be really cool. Now, I don't have any time to waste. I got to get on the road and get to the city. Got to get to the Dodge dealership, guys. So let's jump to it. But before we go, take a look at my garage collection, man. I'm going to miss little Asa. He loves driving that damn thing. He drives it just like it's one of the cars, man. My favorite. I absolutely love this car. I really do. What's up, little SRT? Man, I'm going to miss you. I wish I could take you on the trip. You are always just, this car is always just looking like it aims to please, you know what I mean? All right, girl. You stay safe in here in the garage. That's, oh yeah. Actually, those little garage lights don't do too bad up there, do they? Yeah, not bad at all. And it's 68 degrees in here right now, guys. Feels great. Now be very, very quiet. Yeah, as I said, it's early. Let's get on the road. All right, guys. Good morning, old truck. How you been, baby? Make sure everything is closed up. Yeah? All right. Looks like we are pretty good to go then. Ooh! Oh! Somebody's short's been driving you, haven't they? Haven't they, old girl? Oh, man. Oh, we better turn that off before I get myself in trouble. Turn the air conditioner off. We don't need it. We got us a little Starbucks, guys, to get our morning started. When you live out in the sticks like this, ain't no Starbucks anywhere around. All right, let's see what the mileage is on this bad boy. Mileage is 14,407. All right, let's get to the city. Let's get this done. All right, guys, so we made it. David Stanley, Chrysler Jeep, Dodge Ram in Midwest City. We're in the express lane, but because this is a diesel and there's lots of other diesels here, I'm gonna say we're probably gonna be here for a few hours, guys. Look at those smoky skies over there. And you see those wildfires are catching up to us. Well, guys, you know the routine. If we're here, we might as well look, right? Surely you guys do the same thing. Man, I love this Ram. It's a little too big for what I would be using it for. She's lifted. Good looking Ram though. They got a Hellcat here, so I got to go check that out. But I figure, hey, we're here getting an oil change anyway. Might as well check out the selection of cars, right? Not really a Jeep fan, but they do have a 50th anniversary Shaker Challenger over here. And even though it's not a Hellcat, it's still a beautiful car. I mean, and that orange, man, that orange is just, she's sick. She is sick. Look at this thing, man. Tell me it is not beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Man, and look at this Shaker. Tell me this is not absolutely beautiful, right? Yeah, absolutely gorgeous, guys. I love this car, I do. And there's nothing really special about it other than it's a 50th anniversary edition. Okay, apparently I'm wrong, because this is number 4 out of 70, and you get that 50th anniversary badging right there on the seat, that embroidered 50. It's a beautiful car. Can't argue that. Absolutely beautiful. But it's not a Hellcat, right? Definitely not a Hellcat. Now, speaking of Hellcats, they got a beautiful one right here, guys. It ain't mine, but she is a gorgeous, gorgeous Hellcat. Look at her. Yeah, golly, that's gorgeous, man. Take a look at the inside real quick. Oh, man. Now, this one is not nearly as specced out as mine is, but it's still a gorgeous car. So this is what they replaced mine with. I love getting in on that Hellcat logo, man. Absolutely beautiful. Then getting in on those Brembo brakes. These are gorgeous cars, guys. I don't think you can argue that. Well, unless you're Whistling Diesel. I've seen Whistling Diesels had a few negative Nancy comments to make on Hellcats as of late. But you know what I say? To each their own, man. I don't care. I don't care if you like Hellcats, Challengers, or not. I do. It's a beautiful car to me. Yes, it's a boat. It's a tank. Absolutely. But I find these cars to be very comfortable and quite stylish, in my opinion. All right, guys, let's wrap up this oil change. Let's get up out of here. Well, that sucks, man. I gotta say, I really do appreciate the dealership over here, David Stanley Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. I come here for all of my service. No sponsorships, guys. This is all just me here. But I do want to say big shout out and thank you to them for catching something that honestly could have been catastrophic. Probably would have just been a big headache, but it could have been a lot worse. I had not told you guys, but I ran over an armadillo the other day. It's part of living in the country, guys. You're just going to end up running over things. I hate it. I don't like killing animals, but I love hamburgers. I don't know what to tell you. But I could not avoid this armadillo. I hit him with my right front tire and then again with my rear right tire. So thankfully, I guess, he should have died fast. I had blood all over my truck. And I didn't really think much more of it. I felt bad, but I cleaned it up and I went on about my way. Well, I came here expecting to pay $500 for an oil change and 2 fuel filters. And they came back with a bill for about $900. The reason was they caught the sidewall on my front passenger side tire that I hit the armadillo with initially, actually had a giant slice right down the sidewall, a deep slice. That tire was on the verge of popping. I had no idea. No idea. And when you're cruising on the highway 80 plus miles an hour, losing one of your front tires, that can be devastating. It could definitely cause some major problems. So big shout out and thank you to David Stanley for catching that and saving me from what could have been a really nasty accident. Did it cost me an extra $350? Yes, it did. But at the end of the day, I can go down the road feeling a lot safer now. We got the tire taken care of. We've got the oil and oil filter change. We've got the chassis fuel filter change. We've got the engine fuel filter changed. The truck is now ready to go. So now we can jump into this and go on the road. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to update you when we get to our very first stop. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we finally made it to our first stop, first real stop anyway, Albuquerque, New Mexico. And I know you're probably wondering what we're doing in New Mexico. Why would you take I-40 and go through Albuquerque when you should have been going northwest? Well, because of all the weather, snow, and some really bad storms, we decided we didn't want to risk it. So we simply went I-40. Now that we're in Albuquerque, we will start heading northwest now. We are right by the Albuquerque Academy, and it's absolutely beautiful out here, guys. Absolutely, it's stunning is what it is. It's so beautiful out here. We're at the Whole Foods Market. We just left our hotel room. We got into the hotel at 5 o'clock in the morning, and now we're about to head back on the road. Some of you that might live in this area probably recognize it. You probably know it well. The truck is doing very well. It always does. You should see these steps that I'm having to climb down, guys. I wish I could show you, but let's see. Here we go. Let's kind of slowly pan you down here. This damn gimbal it makes everything so freaking smooth. I was able to walk through all of those steps, and you probably didn't even notice. So the truck is managing about 18 miles a gallon. It's definitely not its best record for a road trip, but it's doing all right. We ended up getting a hotel at Courtyard by Marriott, and honestly, the prices out here were kind of insanely cheap. I'm not used to that. We managed to get the hotel with a dog, with pet fees and everything, for $97. I was just kind of blown away by it. I'll tell you what, more than anything, I am blown away by the scenery out here. It is, it's so beautiful here. So beautiful. It's very cold. Last night, it actually got down to 34 degrees about 4:30 in the morning when we pulled into Albuquerque. It was cold, guys. Very, very cold. The best part is I was looking for a location that I could film, and right there in front of you is Starbucks. Like, right there. That's Starbucks. So I think we're going to jump back into the truck. We've got the dogs. They're both doing pretty well. We're going to get up out of here, and I'll check back in with you guys when we get to the next stop. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting there. We're getting there. We are currently in Salt Lake City, Utah at the university. We stayed at the Marriott over here by the university. Absolutely beautiful location. The views from this place are stunning. Absolutely stunning. We lost Junior. He ran away from us. We got to talk about that. Now, don't sweat it too much, all right? We got him back. But Junior decided to run. He darted out the hotel door. Remember, guys, Junior is 8 months old. He's a baby. We found out that he is not a stray, that his dad, you know, the guy that was responsible for fathering him, the dog, I should say, the dog we actually found out that dog also lives down the street from where we live. So Junior has been in that town his whole life. I mean, I guess he knows the town like the back of his hand. He's just not too bright because he likes to run in the street, and sometimes he lays in the street. We're working on making it to where he doesn't do that anymore. But yes, we opened the door. He's never been on a road trip. He was in a car one time from what I was able to understand, and he jumped out the window. So we keep the windows up. on this trip. But Junior and Sugar are doing very good, or Pete, I'm sorry, I've been calling him Junior Mint lately. Pete, Junior, whatever you want to call him. He's been doing very well on the trip, but when we opened the door, this is funny, we're on the 6th floor of the Marriott. You can tell we don't belong here, right? 6th floor of the Marriott, open the door, Junior runs out. Now this hotel is a no pet hotel. Okay, they don't allow pets, but we were able to work out a deal where they allowed us to bring our 2 dogs, not just 1, 2 dogs. We got Junior and we've got Sugar. So people are already looking at us like they're wondering, how the hell do we have dogs? How do you have dogs in a hotel that's not pet friendly? Well, you know, that doesn't matter. You just slide a little something under the table and, you know, suddenly things work out for you. I'm totally kidding. But anyway, like, this is a no pet hotel. We open the door and Junior darts down the hallway of the 6th floor. And Jessica's sister shoots out the door and runs, chasing him down the hall. And Junior, he's a character, okay? He's got a personality that only a mother could love. So he's running down the hall, she's running after him, calling, and he stops, and he turns around, he starts coming back, and just when she thinks she's going to be able to get a hold of him, he takes off again. He's just playing with her, constantly screwing with her, making her think that she's about to get him, but in reality, he's having fun. He's a puppy, he's playful, he loves having a good time. So far, the trip is going really well, guys. We are going to talk about fuel economy and all of that in the very near future. I think the next stop is going to be probably in Washington. I think our next real stop is going to be Mount St. Helens. We got a full tank of diesel, full tank of DEF, so I think we should be good for a while longer. We've got about 12 hours left of the drive, so let's get back on the road, get you guys some scenery. And Copart from Portland North got a hold of me today, and they are going to allow us to shoot out there. So although there's going to be a lot of wildfire smoke, we are going to be able to record at Portland North. So I'm excited to bring that to you. New Copart yard, new Copart walk around videos, guys. Let's jump on the road and get to it. Well, guys, I think we are done. We made it here. We did. We made it to, well, we're not in Portland. We're actually in Vancouver, Washington, and we may not even be in Vancouver. Honestly, I don't know where the hell I'm at anymore. We were in Vancouver, Washington last I knew. Now we're at Rocky's Pizza. I don't know exactly where it's located at, but Rocky's Pizza is phenomenal. I try to get it every time I come up here. Thankfully, they're open right now. Hopefully you can see the skies, man. You know, I'm sure you've seen it on the news and everything, but the weather, well, it's not the weather, I'm sorry, it's the fires, man. The skies out here are just, it's really, really smoky. It's bad. It's really bad out here. It's hard to breathe. It's just so, it almost looks like smog. It really does. It almost looks like smog. And it makes it difficult to breathe. It burns your eyes, burns your throat. Nasty. The truck is covered in ash. Like, it's nasty. But aside from the bad weather, or I keep calling it weather. Aside from the fire, the stuff, all the ash and soot falling out of the sky from the fire, beautiful place out here. Washington, Oregon, absolutely beautiful, beautiful places. Stay tuned, because we have Copart Walk Around coming from Portland North lot, and they had some pretty cool cars there. I think you're going to like those as well. I'm also going to do another vlog on the way home, and then once I get home we can go over the final numbers. But so far the truck is averaging like 19.7 miles a gallon. That is loaded up with 3 people, 3 human beings, and 2 dogs, Pete and Sugar. And how are the dogs doing? The dogs have been doing just fine. They've had a couple little altercations, we'll call it, where they just didn't quite get along, see eye to eye with one another. But ultimately, the dogs are doing great. We're doing great. I'm happy to be here, and I'm honestly kind of happy that the trip is about half over. I am sad at the same time. I'm going to miss little Asa. I'm going to miss Jessica's sister as well. It was really great having them. But like I said, it's one of those bittersweet things, man. You know, we're dropping them off and we're picking up Jessica's son. I've really missed Nick as well. So I look forward to seeing him again soon. In fact, it ought to be interesting because I don't think he even knows that we have moved into the country house. So this could be really interesting. Hey, by the way, we don't live there anymore. We moved. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the vlog. I know it wasn't full of like action-packed content or anything like they normally are. Totally kidding. But I did do a lot of video of the actual trip. You know, 4K, which I'll probably downscale to 1080 to really sharpen it up. But I did a lot of time-lapse footage coming here, so I think the footage should look pretty good, guys. If you enjoyed the content, please give the video a big thumbs up. I would truly appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you're not currently subscribed. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram, Auto Auction Rebuilds. With that, guys, I got a lot to do. I got a Copart walk around to go handle, and we got to get up to the top of Mount St. Helens, see what it looks like up there. Stay safe out there, everybody. I will catch you all very soon in the next one.